And now, Series 2, Group A of the GSL. It's ByuN, it's Maru, we know, or ByuN DRG, we know Maru already qualified through to the winners match. But in this TVZ, it's going to be fun to figure out who in the world joins him. DRG's got some great TVZ. ByuN, well, he's incredibly stylistic. And he's also been absolutely killing it with the opener that he's going for right now. I've cast a lot of ByuN. A lot of ByuN's TVZ over the last several weeks. He's been really running into dark in like every single finals in EPT Europe or EPT North America, EPT Korea. And I swear he has done this build or this opener because there are a ton of different variable options that he can, different variances that he can go into off of this. But he has done this build like 95%. There's like 1 or 2 games where he opened like a Reaper expand. But in general, this is what ByuN does. Against double barracks, he moves into at least 3 Reapers, sometimes 6. And then behind that, he's got a couple options. He's going to go maybe 3 rack stim timing. I've seen him actually do like a 4 rack stim timing. No add-ons on the 4th command set or on the 4th barracks. And it's kind of like an 8 racks, except it's off 1 base and not 3. He can go and turn this into a 2-1-1. He can turn this into an expand belt. He has a bunch of options. But for now, we're just going to try to pay attention and figure out exactly what he's going for. So for now, single Reaper's out. 2 more are on the way, adding in more and more SCVs. And it seems like ByuN in this game is going to go triple Reaper into an expand. We see the command center just circling on the natural. And yeah. There we go. ByuN has his natural on the way. But Reaper on the other side. DRG is not... Well, actually, DRG is well aware of it at this point. His Overlord saw the double barracks in the wall, and that's kind of all you need to know. You don't know exactly what ByuN is doing, but you know enough. You know there's going to be pressure. You know it's going to be multiples of Reapers, and that does... You got to respect it a little bit more. So DRG, he's made 8 lings instead of 6, or sometimes 4. And, well, for now. The Reapers, they're going to jump onto the high ground, and they're not going to find much. Of course, with 3 Reapers, you 2-shot lings, you 2-shot drones. So ByuN would love to find his way into a mineral line or be able to find the lings outside of where the queens are defending them. But for now, that's a lot of damage on the queen. But it's not going to be enough to kill it. Not yet. So instead, well, ByuN thinks about going up the high ground, but that's a non-starter. The lings are there. And at the end of things, ByuN is actually... It doesn't seem like he's going to be able to get too much done here. The wounded queen is hanging far back. Lings on the high ground. I mean, it's very hard to find your way in. So instead, ByuN just goes and he expands out of this. And we got to point this out, by the way, is the Reapers. Are they going to get something? No way. They might get a creep tumor. And we do notice that DRG is being extremely careful with where he places his creep tumors here. Because you want to start them snowballing. It's a series, right? The more you get on the ground, the more it's not quite exponential, but it's close enough. Anyways, the more creep tumors you get down, the more creep tumors you get on the map, effectively. And DRG wants to start that snowball. So losing creep tumors early on can be just so painful. So 4 queens at the front. But I do want to point this out before the game gets a little bit too far. This is the first time, like, it feels so rare that we see ByuN go and go for this build and actually have his add-ons on the proper side of the wall. I feel like 99 times out of 100, we see ByuN do this, and he's on the left side of the map, and all of his add-ons are exposed, and then it's like, well, ByuN, what are you doing? And then Dark runs across the map and kills him with Roach Ravager, and it's awkward as hell, but, you know, it happens sometimes. Sometimes it works out, and this time... Well, this is the greedy version of his opener. We've talked a lot about what's happening on the other side, about creep denial and all these important things. But we should point out that this is the greediest possible version of ByuN's opener. It's effectively a 2-1-1. Except you get 3 Reapers and you get a Raven instead of an early medevac. But it's a quick third base. Third base is done by the 5-minute mark. Orbital is not yet complete. That's fine. In fact, no, I'm sorry, it is. My bad. I thought I saw the command center completing, not the orbital. Regardless, ByuN has his orbital done. Right around that 5-minute mark. It's really not all that slow. So the question then becomes, what is slow? What is he missing? He's got stim. He's got his third base. His upgrades are tremendously late. eBay is only getting added in right now, but the benefit of this build that ByuN has gone for the enhanced aggression that he has, how much DRG did have to commit to defend, less injects maybe, pulling the queens to the front, building more lings than you normally would, it does mean that eBay's a little bit later, or the Evo chambers are a little bit later compared to some builds. In fact, it's only single Evo. DRG is taking this very seriously. He's going to only go for Carapace right now as the queen's on the high ground. That's hard for ByuN to push into, but it seems like he's going to try to make it happen anyways. And wait, there are no links here. And the queens, they're out of energy. ByuN just going to stem on top of this. And it seems like this game number 1 is over right now. The queens are all dead. There are literally no lings on the, like 14 lings on the map, but they're not going to defend this meat grinder of Terran. Even without combat shields, all the queens are going to fall down. Raven adds an auto turn on the backside. And ByuN just wins the game. Yeah, there we go. DRG. He taps out. ByuN takes game 1. And so game number 2. Game 1, ByuN did the same thing he's doing like 90% of ZVTs, TVTs at this point. 2 barracks in the wall. And in this case, it wasn't that pressure. I mean, it did something, but DRG just was not ready for the follow-up 2-1-1, and he died to just pure Marines. The queens all died. Can he survive game 2, though? That truly is the question. As game 1, I mean, that's something that it feels like DRG should never really lose to, but he did anyways. I need to learn to wait to show the fly-in button until all the CTAs have run their course and the logos have shown up. That is my mistake, but I'll get better. I will learn the run of show of my own setup more. But look at this. So ByuN again, double barracks in the wall, but this time it's gonna be a proxy hatch coming out of DRG. Hatch already done. Roach Warren on the way, and so this can go 2 ways. On the one hand, ByuN has 2 barracks. He has 2 production structures. Technically, that might be nice for him as he sends the first Reaper across the map. But on the flip side, if he builds Reapers, if he builds a bunch of Reapers out of this, he just dies. The Roaches kill that super easily. So now ByuN, he's gonna, as the first Reaper is gonna get a scout on this pretty quickly. In fact, he sees the natural right now and says, "Oh, you don't have a hatch." And there we go. Second Reaper scouts it out immediately. So he knows his proxy hatchery, and immediately Tech Lab goes down. And okay, so Tech Lab goes down. ByuN adds a bunker at the front. He only can have 1 add-on in this barracks positioning, by the way. You can only have the Tech Lab. The second barracks does not have space with where the supply depot is. And this bunker is just to buy time for the Tech Lab to go out, for concussive shells to get done, for Marauders to pop. But I don't think this bunker completes. STV, sure, they can get pulled against this, but there are 3 Roaches, and there we go. ByuN has to cancel the bunker. So now he pulls the STVs. Marines are starting to pop out here. Marauders as well, which are kind of the true solution to this, as a 3rd barracks gets added into the main base as well. So ByuN, he's not going to rely. He doesn't have the time to get a factory up. He doesn't have time for factory Tech Lab Cyclones. He's all going to hold off on this one, and now he's going to get on top of the Ravager Cocoon. First Roach has already fallen, and with the Reapers, the SCVs, the Marauder, this Ravager will not go up, and that's actually massive, because this bunker is going to arrive, and math says it's 7 Ravagers, right? 7 Ravagers to pop a bunker immediately. 4 Ravagers, it's 2 shots, right? Yes, if you're able to drop 2 biles instantaneously, you kill the bunker, or 2 sets of biles. But other than that, DRG's not going to quite have the Ravager snowballing that he would like to make sure that he can bust this bunker down and really punish ByuN. Now, I do like the idea from DRG, right? Your opponent's going to do this 2 racks idea. Go proxy hatch. It seems like it'd work out really well, but the SCVs, not many of them are falling down. This bunker is still alive. ByuN, though, he's still... Okay, he did cancel the natural. And that's really important. He needed that money to make sure he could really repair the bunker. He was running out of minerals. And now the SCVs, they keep going forward, but the Ravagers are just going to keep popping here. Biles will not land. ByuN's army is just... It's starting to hit a point that this paltry single hatch production does not seem like it's something that DRG's going to be able to break through. At this point, Stim is on the way. ByuN is going to be building, well, yeah, 2 Marauders, a Marine at any time, maybe 2nd Marine. I don't know. This is a Tech Lab in the main. Whatever he wants. He's going to be building a lot. And more importantly, it's equal Terran army supply against the Zerg, against the Roach Ravagers. And that is just bad feels So the bunker is going to go down. It seems like at this point it's starting to burn away a little bit, but SCV gets pulled to repair just a little bit more, but single SCV doesn't repair this super quickly, but it has done its job, and the Miles will finally kill it off here, but you will gladly trade a barrack or a bunker and, you know, having to cancel that other one for Ravagers, and there we go. Big volley kills Ravagers immediately. ByuN now moves through, and this pressure is done. A couple lings pop out, but I mean, they're not going to do anything whatsoever. So now the rest of the Ravagers will fall, and ByuN punches his ticket into the winner's match. He's got to face Maru, and ooh, that's going to be a fantastic series.